What's up, everybody out there? Today is a good one. I got a nice light kit for you guys, and you already seen the demo light kit coming with this one right here. So today I'm gonna show you how you get this baby hooked up, and I'm gonna do that with the 6S, but at the same time, I'm gonna show you how you get it into the 3S, because it's two different ways to get them in, but I'm gonna be putting it on the 6S, and I'm gonna be showing you how I put it on the 3S. So you don't wanna miss this one. Let's take it over to the table and get this baby going.
Go, let's kick it. Go. Show me where the blues fix it. Talking about that RC life. Go and kick it. Welcome to Blues Fix It. Go.
Alright guys, thanks a lot for sticking around for this one. You definitely gonna like this one. As you can see, oh, hold on, getting beyond myself. Welcome back to Kick It with Louis Fix It. And I got this light kit for you guys, and you guys stuck around. Y'all definitely want to see what it is. It's the Typhon light kit. Typhon, let me correct myself. It is the Typhon Body Glow Light Kit. As you can see, this baby over here is just cooking. Let's get a close up on this one time while she's spinning around. Just bear with me one time. Let me give her one spin for you guys before I jump into this installment video. Alright, so now that I got you guys nice and close, y'all can actually see everything that I'm doing here. I want to get y'all zoomed in real good so y'all can see what I'm doing. Y'all can understand what I'm doing when I'm doing it. So my light kit always come in these nice little pretty black box. And if you haven't noticed, when you get my package, it always come with one of my business cards taped to the package like this. If you need any of my information, all of my information is on the back of it. So if you've been throwing these pieces away, don't do it. Look on the back. I got all my information, my email, my Facebook, my YouTube, my eBay. Everything is listed on the back of here. So if you don't know, now you know. You can get in contact with me if you have any issues with any of my products. You can get in contact with me with any of that information that's on the back. So let's jump into this light kit real quick, and it's so simple, so it's not gonna be that much inside here. This is the simplest light kit that I think I'm gonna give to you guys. So let me get everything out. First off, you have your light kit. This light kit looks somewhat like the Promoto Body Glow. You got all your lights, all the lights that you're gonna have to put on. Everything here, all my wiring is gonna be inside of the body, so you will not see that. Only thing that goes on outside the body is the lights, and it will come out of the body, and all you're gonna see is the lights that come out. And that's the lights right there. You get one connector, a one-way connector. You get that. That's going down to your ESC. You know I'm all about that stick and go. So you definitely gonna get an alcohol pad to clean your body so that you could stick this baby on, have it clean when you stick it on. You're gonna get your wire mounts so that you can have your body inside nice and clean. You ain't gotta worry about no wires hanging around inside your body. And you're gonna get your Louis Light Kit decal and your Louis Fix It decal, just to let everybody know where you get that beautiful light kit from. Tag your body up, definitely tag your body up. Let them know where you get that light kit from Louis Fix It, all day, every day. And then what you need to install it, all you're gonna need is a finished blade and a whole Arrma puncher. That's all you're gonna need to install it. Oh, you is gonna need an Allen wrench just so that you can get inside your receiver box. That's the last thing you're gonna need. I do not have that up here. Let me go get it for you guys real quick. There she go. Then you need your Allen wrench, a 2.0 Allen wrench. You're gonna need that to get into your receiver box, and you're gonna need a power source. That's all you're gonna need to install it. So let's jump into this. This is gonna be fun. This definitely gonna be fun, because we going with the 6S. Typhon 6S. This is what we putting inside here today. So we don't need the whole RC car up here just to put the lights in. So I'm gonna just pop that body off of it. We're gonna move the chassis over there. and we just gonna work with this body. At the same time, I will have this body available on the side just in case there's any difference that in this installment on this, the 3S body, the 3S or the Mega body, and the 6S body. So I will keep that one on the side nice and handy for you guys. So to start off, first thing first, your light kit is made of 5 lights. You have 2 lights that's going to be identically the same. Then you have 3 lights on a second wire. That's all 3 of them is going to be different sizes. The wires on them is different sizes. You have the longest light on the shortest wire, the medium light on the medium size wire, the medium length wire, and you have the longest light, the shortest light on the longest wire. The reason so is because these lights is gonna come along the back of it. The 2 lights that's the same, those is your front lights. The 3 different size lights is your back lights. The front lights will line up on the front of your car. The back lights will line in these grooves around the back of your car, like so. If you see this car, you have your yellow wire, your yellow light coming on the front, and then you have your 3 coming around the back. That's how they go in. So to get started, first thing first, take your hole puncher and you will punch all the holes inside of your car the first thing first. So on the front of your car, your window, right in the corner of the bottom corner of your window, you will punch a hole on both sides, on this side and on this side. Now on the light, if you could see, let me get this closer for you guys. You see that dot right there? That's your guideline to punch your hole. You're gonna punch a hole in that dot, and on the opposite side, you have the same dot right there, right there. Then, in the back of it, of the Typhon, on the 6S Typhon, the inside is open. As you can see, the inside is open. So what you wanna do is, on either side, of the top corners right here, all you want to do is open it up just so that your opening is all the way up to the top, like this one. If you can see the difference. This corner right here is not open all the way to the corner, top corner, but this corner here is open all the way up to the top corner on each line. So that's what you're doing with your hole puncher, is opening up this corner all the way to the top. See how this corner is not open? This corner is open. So as you can see, I punched the back parts out already, the corners of my back part. And on this side, I'm gonna punch this one on both sides. And the hole do not have to be that big. You could start off making a small hole. And once you are able to push the wires all the way through, once you are able to push the wires in, your hole is big enough. You don't want your hole extremely big. You just want it big enough to get your lights through. Okay, so now I could get my light through. I could get my wire, the back piece of my light through with it. That's good enough. After I get it big enough, take your finish knife and just clean all the extra decal that might be sitting inside there. Go inside the body and clean the extra body. just so that it's smooth fingertip, smooth to your fingertip on both sides. So this is the whole process of the 6S Typhon. You make your 2 holes on both sides. That's the same whether if it's the 6S, if it's the 3S or the Mega. That's the same process. On the 3S, the back process changed slightly on the 3S and the Mega because it do not have this open slot. And I don't have the 3S, but I believe it don't have the back of it open on the back of the body in these slots. I believe that's not open on the 3S. It is open on the 6S, but let's go to the Mega. And on the Mega, the back is not open. So to get your wires through, you will have to, let me bring it closer so you can see exactly what I did. So you will make a hole here on both sides of this middle piece coming up. You'll make a hole on all of those on both sides, and then here you'll make a hole here on all of them. So once you get all of your holes on the sides of this one and through, every hole, when you make the 2 holes here, you punch through, you push your wire, and make sure that your wire can get through clean. You clean your holes off. Clean all of the holes inside of the hole so that there's no plastic hanging inside there. Take your finish knife, clean that. You do the same thing on all 3 holes on the side. Punch your holes, make sure your wires should go through, clean it. Then once you get your wires in, once you get your holes in, I start off with the front. Then I put my back in. But before I do all that, first thing first is to clean your body nice and clean. Like I say, before you install any of my lights, make sure the body is nice and clean. Wash it off, make sure it's clean, then use the alcohol pad. So here, your light is gonna run straight up the side of the body. So you wanna clean that area of the front of the car on both sides. Make sure that it's clean and then just wipe it down with the alcohol. In the back, if you're doing a 6S, the top rim will have to be clean. If you're doing a 3S, inside of that area where the lights is gonna drop, I'll show you that next. Let me clean this off. So on the 3S or the Mega, inside of this crease, because it's a plate back there behind these lights, you will have to clean that area inside there so that your lights are stick inside there. Very good. Very good. You want it to stick on there real good so it won't pop off or it won't, move out of place after you got it stuck on. So now that I got everything stuck on, what you can do to ensure that your lights stick on and sticks very good, you can heat the lights up with a heating gun. Just before you pull the paper off the double-sided tape, you can heat that up, heat the body up just a little bit with a heating gun, stick your lights through. So what you will be doing is taking your 2 headlights, you're gonna stick them all the way through. Don't take the papers off. Stick it all the way through to where the black tie shrink is not exposed, but it's in the hole. So you stick the light through the hole. You just want to see the black piece comes out the hole. You want it to close up. If the hole is a little bit too big, you want the blackness of that piece to cover the hole, the rest of the hole. So it is gonna hang out, it's not gonna hang out that much. Your light should come straight up to the edge, or not to the edge, all the way to the tip of the front of the window, but it's gonna be close to the front of the window. It should end somewhere right there. Once you got it lined up, everything looks good. Take the paper off the double-sided tape, stick it down. Like I said, you could use a heating gun and you could heat it up before you stick it down, do not touch inside of the double-sided tape while you're sticking it down. Before you stick it down, and run your light up, make sure she's straight, stick it in, hold her slightly, not so much pressure on it. It is rub on the outside, but don't hold her so tight, just enough pressure just to hold it down and get it stuck nice and good. You can hold it down for about 10 seconds, 5 to 10 seconds, and she's installed. That's your front headlights. You do both sides. Okay, so now that you got your headlights plugged in, everything is good. It's gonna sit inside the body like that, but you will tie it down so that it won't be sitting just hanging off the body. But for right now, you wanna get your backlights tied in so that you can finish off everything and tie the wires down. So when you're doing your backlights, I start off from the furthest light all the way down on the bottom first, and then work my way up because that's the longest wire. You can start from the first one and work your way down, but I'm gonna start from the back and work my way up. So what you do is take your light, stick it just like the front, you stick it all the way through, make sure it's all the way out the hole. You only want to expose a little tiny piece of the blackness. Once you get it out, spin it around so you guys can see. Make sure you got it lined up and there is enough wire coming out and it's not too much wire, and measure it up to see how it will look. When you installing it, work your way from the furthest from the cut piece back to your wire. Don't stick from your wire over, because if it's too much, you do not want to cut these, because if you cut it, you cut it. If you're not cutting in the right place, you short out a length of the wires, and you do not want to short out any of your wires. So first thing, start your paper from the top. Don't pull it all the way off, just pull it halfway, and then start sticking it from the edge and work your way back. And once you got all the double-sided paper off, make sure you stick it on and hold it nice and tight. And you do that to the next to the next two lights. Okay, so now that you got all your wires in, now you want to tie everything down. So what you will do, first one that you're going to put on with my alcohol pad, So you take your body mount. Your first body mount will go on the side where your 3 wires from the back is coming from, because you want them 3 wires down and secure tight so that they ain't wiggling and wind up loosening up later on in the future. So you want this bundle right here, that first bundle, you want that bundle pushed down, and you want to hold it down right where it sits, wherever it sits. Don't force it to move, to shift to another place. Just where it sits at, as it's sitting right now, push it in. That's all you want to do. Put your wire mount right underneath there. Line it up the way it's sitting. Make sure your wire mount is down tight. Open it up and clamp it in. So now that right there will ensure that these 3 wires is not going nowhere. Those 3 wires is going to sit there. They're not bouncing around. There's no pressure pulling on the wire, none of that. Them wires are sitting right there where they sit, and they will stay there. Yeah, nice and tight. Then your second one is to hold the 2 front lights down. So with the front lights, you want to do the same thing. Where the bundle of lights is at, you want to put the wire mount right underneath the bundle. Where that's at, you push it down, clamp on. So it'll look somewhat like so. Now, if your wires is not good enough for you the way they sit, take your heating gun, heat the wires up, and bend them and hold them where you want them to sit until they dry. Don't try to bend the wires while they cold or not soft, because it will affect the way the lights is sitting on the way the lights is pressed on the outside of the body. So to change the way the lights is moving, take your heating gun, heat it up slightly, and it'll get soft, and then it'll be flexible enough for you to move your wires wherever you want them, however you want to move them to. It'll be flexible enough to do it like that, instead of trying to push it and force it. And when you try to push it now, that's going to put pressure on the lights, the soldering of the lights, everything. So now that's your installment for these lights. These lights is the same thing. Only difference is with these lights, when you put it in the back, you just have to push your light out of the first hole, through the 2 holes through the middle on the opposite side. You would take the double-sided tape and peel it from this side over before you stick it through. And once you stick it through, you push it down, pull the double-sided tape off the other side, and slap the other side down. I cannot show you this one because this one was my sample to install on this body. This body is the installment. So I got all my lights installed, and as you can see, the finished look is not bad. You got the white going around the tips in the back. You got the yellow underneath the light. It's like a off-white kind of yellow going on the front of it with the lights off. It don't look bad. So let's get inside of the chassis of the car. And all you have to do is get inside of your receiver box. So once you're in the receiver box, just take that one way, slide at any slot, any empty channel that you have open. If you have any suggested channels where you wanna where you could run your lights through, you could put it on that suggested channel. But as far as me, I'm just plug and go. So I'm gonna just put power up inside mine. I'm not gonna run it, so I ain't gonna do all the strapping down and everything. I'll tighten her up, but I ain't gonna go crazy with her. Okay, man, there she go, there she go, there she go. Oh my God, let's see how she look in the dark. Let's darken her up. All right, man, so that's how she look in the dark. Oh, wow, that baby is glittering. Oh, man. So yes, this is the Arrma Typhon Body Glow Light Kit. And like all my lights, they come in every color. You can get the full white around front and back. You can get the full white. You can get the red and white. That is the main colors. The white in the front, red in the back. That's the main colors. But then you can get all the other colors that I have. I have, as you can see, I have a full yellow. I have blue. I have sky blue. I have green, red, white. All these colors you can get, solid colors. So if you want any custom lights, please don't go to eBay. Hit me directly on my Messenger, Facebook. Any way you can contact me, eBay. Everything is inside of my YouTube homepage. You can go there and get all my information from there. And hit me on a personal and tell me, yo, Lou, I want one of them light kits. I want it custom, this how I want it custom. And I custom it anyhow you want it, any way you want it. You can get every light a different color, however you want it. I custom it just like that. And this is that Arrma Typhon Body Glow Light Kit. Definitely, oh my gosh, she's looking good. Let me light it back up. Definitely she looking good. Let's get the yellow some shine while we kicking out of here. All right, man, so that is the Arrma Typhon Body Glow Light Kit, and I'm out of here with that one being said. If you like this one, go down in the description. I'm definitely gonna have the link to this one. You can get through my eBay and see all my other light kits through that link. Just go to my homepage on eBay and have some fun shopping there. Get you some light kits. Take them out at nighttime and get your night runs going with Louie's Fix It Light Kits. Definitely. So I'm out of here. If you're new to this channel, hit that subscribe underneath there. Turn on your notification so that you can be the first one to see these videos, first one to like these videos, first one to share these videos, and the first one to comment. Because like I always say, talk to me and I'll talk back. So until the next run,